A very good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for the UBC Lunchtime News this 9th day of November 2024. My name is Wadulo Mark Arnold and we're going to be having a 30 minutes bulletin, so let's get straight into it. In our first story, the first national HIV and sickle cell gene therapy symposium concluded after 2 days at the Golden Tulip Hotel here in Kampala, with strong recommendation for the government to allocate more resources towards developing the therapy by 2030. The Minister of Health, Dr. Jane Ruth Acheng, presided over the closing ceremony, pledging government support for the scientists and the Joint Clinical Research Center in advancing this critical therapy. Let's have a look.
We have hope. You know, having hope, however small, is better than having none. So I want to encourage us that we embrace this and JCRC, just like the director said, we are with you 100%. Yesterday I gave you an open check, it is still open. We know the dynamics of getting that check filled up, and we have to run that race with you.
So as a ministry, we, on behalf of the PS, we definitely looking at that we need to be able to support this, but we need to have communities involved so that the community know about cell and gene. Do they understand it? Will they see that as well as this?
He's described where we are today. Despite this massive investment in public health globally, which has been actually very successful, only about 70% of the global population right now is on therapy and doing well. That means 30% are not, and 50% of children are not.
There are many strategies we have discussed in terms of how we can utilize gene therapy, and the researchers at this meeting are all very energized and going back to work as a team.
And furthermore, the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development has started consultations into the national land policy in the eastern region of Uganda. The Acting Director Land Administration, Naomi Kabanda, says that they put much emphasis on the critical issues that have continuously fueled conflict, like land fragmentation. We have a detailed report.
The consultations to address the draft revised national land policy in Eastern region have kicked off in Soroti City. The 2 days consultation on the draft national land policy held in Eastern region Soroti district will cover Teso, Karamoja, Sebei and Bukedi sub-region.
The clan leaders should be empowered by police in land administration. After all, in giving land, it is the clan that apportions and gives land. But when you go to the law does not give them powers of administration.
The regions in question have their land tenure largely based on customary system.
I see the policy continually protecting women alone, which is not bad. We really appreciate that. But how are we going to protect men? Because we are seeing this in our society.
In Teso and Bukedi, their challenges mainly stem from insecurity and land fragmentation, which have led to family conflicts and instability in communities. In Sebei, land conflicts arise from population pressure on scarce arable land, which the draft policy intends to address.
Customary tenure in Teso is becoming individualized customary, and we cannot treat it like how we are treating customary tenure in Acholi sub-region.
Such challenges will be addressed by bringing forward concerns from stakeholders to be incorporated into the draft national land policy.
I have heard when you do a presentation, you say we don't have enough land in Uganda. But sincerely, the population in Uganda is not yet overwhelmed that we don't have enough land in Uganda. Why do some of us own over 100 acres of land?
The resident city commissioner who represented the Minister of Lands encouraged participants to share their concerns to help in shaping the draft policy.
We must look at land not only as a piece of beneath our feet, but as a crucial driver of wealth and opportunity for our nation.
One of the key parties who drafted the proposed national land policy noted that if implemented, the policy will help to curb the increasing land conflicts.
The traditional, the customary office holders talks about them having only a role of mediation. Yet, truthfully, within our families, within our clans, these people do a lot more than do mediation.
The acting director, Land Administration, emphasized critical key takeaways in the 3 sub-regions.
Transboundary, the borders, is very critical in this region. And the other component, which I foresee is going to come, will still be on the registration of customary tenure.
The regional consultations are a platform for stakeholders to contribute ideas that will help create a policy that promotes equitable and sustainable land use across Uganda. Susan Naonga reporting for ABC TV.
Uganda has dispatched the first shipment of 5,000 kilograms of beef to Saudi Arabia for the first time after a 25 years ban, after meeting all standard requirements, including certificates from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The director of the PAL Meat Industry as a certified factory to export meat noted that the shipment to Saudi Arabia will be a weekly and optimistic one, and he is optimistic that the market will continue growing.
The government of Uganda, Ministry of Agriculture, the President of the Republic of Uganda for the support to make us achieve this level. Of course, it has a lot of challenges. There's been a lot of challenges. The process of certification requires so much. In fact, I can say that the certification we have received is for Ugandan meat, premium meat, but the certificate is only awarded to PAL Meat Industries. Not any other factory or processing plant can export meat to Saudi Arabia. It is PAL Meat. We have gone through this very painfully, very tough. The requirements are very hard. The Drug and Food Authority of Saudi Arabia and all the Middle East and UAE countries are very tough, but we are happy to announce that we have cracked that and we are now exporting and are proud that our first shipment is going to Saudi Arabia.
Meat export, we came a little bit late. Kenya, Ethiopia, Tanzania, all of them exporting to the Gulf market. So we are trying, but we hope our quality of meat is higher than all. We have almost meat, you can consider it organic meat. Very high quality meat in compared to other types of meat. But up to now we are trying to introduce ourselves, our meat to the markets. You see, the market, they don't know the Ugandan meat. But we hope we succeed. You see.
Because this specific product requires a consistent cold chain from the slaughterhouse or the abattoir until arrival final destination. The way that the meat is actually packed or stacked, and the other precautions that we have to take, including the use of dry ice. A certain amount of dry ice is required per container to ensure that during the transportation the product will remain at the required temperature, because with meat specifically, any deviation of temperature creates bacteria.
Well, congratulations, Pal Meet. Clark International University will host its 2024 Alumni Gala and Awards Dinner on December 13th, celebrating alumni who are making significant contributions in fields like innovation, transformation, and entrepreneurship. This event aims to honor alumni achievements across various sectors. Let's have a look.
CIU is very excited and proud to introduce the Alumni Gala Awards Dinner. This is a dinner to celebrate awards which we are giving to distinguished alumni. Those are alumni that have made a huge difference in this country, in the region at large, through the works that they have done. Our mission as a university is to create graduates who go out into the world and who lead and innovate and transform. And we want to recognise those alumni who have been successful in doing that and have made a real difference through 5 different awards. One which is specific to leadership, one that is specific to innovation, one to the transformation that they have created in their communities. We also have an award for entrepreneurship, the Dr. Ian Clark Entrepreneurship Award. And we have an award that recognises alumnus that have been committed to furthering the mission and vision of CIU, of Clark International University. So we're very excited to honour our alumni. It's long overdue for us to honour them for the work that they've done with these awards. And the Alumni Gala Award Dinner, which will be on the 13th of December, is a way in which we can celebrate those people for that award with a fun, glitzy dinner, with a dance, with a good time.
And push the cause of the alumni. So it is my prayer and my hope today that as we launch the activity that we are going to do, it should be something that brings us together as alumni of CIU, something that is going to make us start a journey. It is not about the number, it's about the commitment and the determination to get the CIU.
And furthermore, the Rotaract Club of Kololo, led by their president Christine Nangobi, have donated scholastic materials and food supplies to Agape House Children Ministries, a local baby's home. Nangobi disclosed that the donation was part of the Rotaract Week celebrations aimed at giving back to the community. Christine Mawa, administrator of Agape House, expressed gratitude, noting the donation alleviated some of the home's burdens. More details in this report.
This is the Interact Week, and in celebrating of the Interact Week, we chose to elevate our interactors, which is Trinity Senior Academy. In doing so, we chose to come and do a project with them, and that's giving back to community. So we made research, and from the research we made, we chose Agape Baby's Home. And the reason why we chose Agape Baby's Home is the fact that they really need us. They needed us, yeah. We chose to bring them some scholastic materials. We've given them hope, we've showed them love, and we've also showed them so much care, of which it's really helping them in believing themselves better, and then also maybe getting to realize that some people out there care for them.
I feel delighted, relieved when people come to visit us. We feel the burden is a bit lifted. Taking care of children is not easy, but when we get well-wishers and they come and join us, it's really relieving from the burden that we have. A lot of needs are involved in taking care of the kids. Each child has different needs, and for sure when you get helpers and people who can lift on your burden, it's really relieving. We are grateful for the gifts, for the time.
The Senior Presidential Assistant on General Duties, Fiona Barunji, has engaged with residents of Luwero District to address the ongoing land disputes. accompanied by the resident district commissioner Richard Bwabye Ntulume and local police. She met with villagers from areas including Chichusa, Kamira, Mazzi and Sekamuli. Details in the report.
Residents voiced frustration over alleged misuse of authority, claiming that wealthier individuals have been using police and village leaders, particularly chairpersons, to forcefully evict them from their land. Specific accusations were leveled against village chairpersons for selling the same piece of land to multiple parties, creating serious legal and social conflicts. Additionally, the RDC Richard Bwabye was accused of colluding with the wealthy instead of assisting the affected communities. Residents also accused individuals allegedly linked to the State House of fraudulent behavior, specifically naming Kasule George William as having extorted money from them.
Where did he come from? State House.
Addressing this issue, Barungi revealed that Kasule has been arrested by the Anti-Corruption Unit for impersonification.
State House State House in our office.
Barungi assured residents of recommending the president to establish a commission to investigate these issues thoroughly, promising to hold accountable any public servant or police officers involved in the alleged misconduct. She also warned that further action would be taken against individuals impersonating State House officials. Mary Namkose, Jamil Sekaja, UBC News.
The International University of East Africa has introduced new courses to meet current market demands, enabling students to become job creators. New offerings include mining engineering, math mechatronics, robotics, and smart agriculture. Now, the International University of East Africa's Vice Chancellor, Professor Emeka, also announced that applications are open for January intake. Let's take a look.
January 2025 intake is now officially there. So the innovation is in the courses that we teach. We also believe in practicals, in market-driven programs that will enable our students to go out there and excel, or enable them to create industries, to create jobs, to create new products. So these are all part of what we are doing here today. We are out here sensitizing students who are out there, who are looking for a university that will host them, that will mentor them, that will give them the tools they need to succeed in today's world. We teach current material. We don't teach material that are made obsolete by technology or by time. So the January 2025 intake launch is this platform to tell the world what we have. And we are very proud that we are one of the first universities in Uganda, probably in East Africa, that is making AI as a foundational course. So regardless of what you are learning, you have to study some AI. Of course, not as a computer scientist would, but as a businessman or as a lawyer or as an agriculturist should.
Well, the reason why we're launching this intake is to introduce new courses, new programs. We were very keen on observing the need of the society and the students that are potential to us. We are introducing this to meet the market demand, which is to provide more innovative programs that are in line with the current digital move, which is moving with the current space that is digitalization. And as a university, we are very passionate about innovations and science. So we've incorporated all the programs to be in line with the theme, which is a digital space.
Uganda fire! Uganda! This is it! Bring that fire like never before! As Uganda Cranes takes on South Africa on 15th November at 4 p.m. Ewa Nambole! One more win! Gatugenda wa AFCON 2025! No panya, no calculator! Nkubidoni, wacha wewe! Katugwe chicho, buy your ticket using Momo at only 25k for ordinary. Atema abakashi! Ordinary goes for 30k, 50k for VIP, and 150k for Mparendebedeba Platinum! Each ticket comes with a free train ride to Nambole. Get your tickets from MTN service centers at Jagwerodi, Zebra House, Crested Towers, and Clock Tower. To avoid delays, or simply scan the code on your smartphone for easy entry into the stadium. Oh, why? Remember, no physical tickets will be issued or sold at Nambole. Proudly brought to you by MTN, the #1 supporter of Uganda's football. Together, we are unstoppable.
Uganda, are you ready to kick things up to the next level? The Uganda National Lottery brings you Sports Stake 10. Predict the results of 10 football games and win big. With tickets at only 500 shillings, join the fun and make your predictions count with Sports Stake 10. Sports Stake 10, your ticket to football glory.
Uganda National Lottery. Dream, play, win.
Participants must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly. The Uganda National Lottery is operated by Ituba Uganda and regulated by the National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board.
In the heart of Uganda, a financial revolution is happening. We were once left out, saving the old-fashioned way, with an unexpected saving spot, keeping it too close for comfort. But now, we found a better way to save and manage money. Download the Wendy app from Google Play or App Store or dial *229#. With Wendy, your money is safe and you can earn interest daily. Visit your Google Play or App Store or dial *229# to register. Wendy Wanawoli.
Honorable Fred Biamukama, Minister of State for Works and Transport in charge of transport, invites you to the launch of the 4-acre model campaign in the Greater Chibale District's Bunyoro sub-region. The event will take place at Chikwaya Primary School Playground, Kakumiro District on November 15th, 2024, starting at 10 a.m. and will be graced by His Excellency President Yoweri Museveni. All residents, civil servants and the leaders from the districts that make up Greater Chibale, Kakumiro, Chibale, Kagadi, Chikube and neighboring areas are encouraged to attend in large numbers. This initiative, led by the President, aims to bring ordinary people into the money economy by showcasing farmers who have succeeded in the 1-acre model, 2-acre model, 3-acre model and 4-acre model. Join local leaders and residents in learning how small land can be used to enhance food security and socio-economic growth. Don't miss this opportunity to witness the transformative impact on local communities.
To be a winner, you must have the discipline of a tiger. But when you are with MTN Momo, winning is easy. Simply get your phone and use the Momo app or dial *165*3#, enter merchant code, enter amount, enter your Momo PIN and pay. Congratulations! Your car is happy and now you stand a chance to win mobile money with MTN Momo.
Welcome back. You're still watching the UBC Lunchtime News, broadcasting live from Nile Avenue at Broadcast House. Ugandan audit and tax regulatory firms have been commended for their outstanding and quality performance, matching the global standards. These remarks were made by the CEO of KPMG in East Africa, Benson Ndugu, his counterpart CPA Stephen Enenget, the country managing director of KPMG Uganda, at a dinner to mark 25 years at the company's service to Ugandans.
Something unique about Benson, not only is he our beloved CEO for East Africa, he is the son of the soil.
Look at what is available for us as a region to drive our economic growth. We are perhaps one of the most integrated regional bloc when you think it's about East African community. Now that in itself is a massive opportunity for us to be able to work together, that we're able to listen together, have policies that work for us as one economic bloc that is recognized globally. So that first and foremost give us an opportunity for bargaining power as a bloc, whether it is for our exports and also in driving our manufacturing sector, in driving our agricultural sector, but most crucially also ensuring that we have governance structures that are able to ensure that our fiscal discipline is guaranteed.
At KPMG, we have a system of quality management that ensures that every work we do, there is someone to review, more senior. Over the last years, we have seen progress in terms of the quality of financial reporting in the country. And what we do every year is to invite companies to give us their reports in order for us to be able to review. In order to guarantee audit quality, one, you work with the people. So number one, the people you recruit, the development in terms of training, the exposure you give these people, then the facilitation you give them. What systems are they using? For example, at KPMG, we have an opportunity to be joined with the rest of the world, KPMG member firms, where anything that you're not sure about, there is a point of reference. Seeing a significant progress, improvement in terms of financial reporting in Uganda. The financial statements produced by the majority of companies in Uganda are comparable globally.
Thank you very much for being a lovely audience. My name is Wadulo Mark Arnold, and from the team behind Allow Us, wish you a lovely afternoon.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
She call me Mr. Bombastic.